That's good, baby. We back. Oh my god. Who would have thunk, right? It's been a busy AF week or more. I don't even know at this point, but we're finishing the busa. Can finally get this project off the damn out of here, honestly. Get it up for rent. I am going to be renting the busa out if anyone's at all interested in riding around a busa, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart, especially with these new fairings. I'm very I want to say I'm optimistic that people are going to be nice to it, but I'm also very skeptical. Oh yeah, and shout out Bitcoin. Bitcoin's over $100,000 now, so shout out Bitcoin. Officially, everyone is making money on it now. That's crazy to think about that. 100% of people that have invested in Bitcoin have made money. I mean, there's probably people even buying it right now, still making money. What's up, Yassine, Ben, JJ, Joel? What up? All right, so we're just gonna build a busa, dude. Morning busa build time. We're pretty set up here this morning. I got my coffee, I got my chickens. What up, Nina? Ben Kishner? So we got to finish this damn busa. We got to finish it pronto too. So I'm trying to get this done probably tomorrow at the latest. I'd like to get this out for rent. I definitely need to take it for a test ride. Shout out NT Fairings. That's N as in Nina. And T as in Tom. So those are the that's the fairing company that hooked it up for these fairings. I definitely need to get in a ride for them because if I don't, I definitely I would feel kind of bad for not doing so. And if someone is to crash it while they rent it, which possibly the chance of that happening is probably pretty good. The sound is cracking a bit. Is it overkill? If I put it over yonder. I don't know where to put this damn mic, man. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Everything's cracking nowadays. Crack-a-lacking. But we got these new fairings. I got everything cleaned. I threw it all in the ultrasonic cleaner. Shout out Crest Ultrasonics too, because they freaking hooked it up on the cleaner. Holy crap, man. There's a crack on this. There's a crack on this. What up, cockroach? There's a crack on this turn signal, but guess what? I don't think anyone's gonna notice. Well, you guys will notice now, but no one else is gonna notice, baby. All right. So I'm just gonna kind of unbolt this shit, bolt it up to that shit, and we're just gonna call it. You know what I mean, dog? I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. The hardest part's gonna be assembling the rear suspension, which I haven't done yet, but we're gonna do that. And then it's gonna basically be a one. Oh, almost went in the coffee. No, this sucks. I'm on 600 milligrams of caffeine today. I don't know at what point you overdose on caffeine, but I got to be right damn near there. It's not even 10 a.m. I got 600 literally milligrams of caffeine, milli vanillis. Hot damn. I don't know what happens when you probably have a heart attack when you have too much caffeine, but I can still probably take a nap, dude. I don't know what it is with me. I'm absolutely cooked. Oh yeah, it's called having a newborn. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it be. I want to see more of the buggy build. Hi from Minnesota. Well, what up, Michael Frazier? I will don't do wheelies on that caffeine. How many milligrams? No THC so far today. THC usually comes in the second half of the day, you know? It comes on the wind down, not the turn up, right? So you ain't shaking, you're good. What up, Roland? I can't usually do much more than I can do a lot of THC, honestly. I'm a THC connoisseur, you know what I mean? Maybe. But lots of things are happening behind the scenes. I might as well fill you guys in on it. We are working on the social media influencer track day that is going down. It's going to be one day in March. One day now. It's getting turned down to one day. We're going to do 2 days, but it's really fucking expensive. I don't have the money to put up. First time doing something like this. I also feel like people are going to be, you know, trying to figure out where to stay then. And I don't know. I feel like it's just good to test one day out. See if people are interested in coming out and seeing the influencers riding and shit. Meet everyone. We should have a bunch of big names. I mean, we will have a bunch of big names. I don't know what names won't be there. So I do know a couple that won't be there, but I think generally speaking, everybody's gonna mud chuck and come, you know? I'd be somewhat shook if people turn this opportunity down to, especially a bunch of, you know, ego-driven social media influencers. I'd be surprised if they would turn down a spotlight, right? So I think everyone's gonna be here, but it's gonna be pretty should be pretty entertaining. This headlight should pop out now, maybe, unless there's some secret shit holding it in. I don't know. I've never pulled out a busa headlight. This is my first time doing this to a busa. Oh wow, that thing is on there. Actually, it's not as on there as the damn H2 headlight. We'll say that. It does look like there's some. I don't know if I have to install the windscreen. I don't know. I don't want to really pick at this because it's so brittle. It's just gonna crack apart. But thanks, Russell Brandt. I wanted more content with that tweaker and that stolen bike. That dude was wow. What up, Hunter Ashing? Dude, I know. So like with these recent videos, like I'm literally just going out because it's my fucking job at this point. Like I have to go do these things. Like I have to go see sketchy people. I do pack heat now. Dude, Joel, yeah, I would love to. I've been hitting up exhaust companies left and right. Cause like honest to God, like I don't have that much liquid cash. Like I don't live with a shit ton of liquid cash, right? Like I can't just go out and buy whatever the fuck I want. Like obviously I can pull from I have savings, you know, I have investments. I have a bunch of money tied up in things, but never do I ever just like have cash sitting there. I used to, but I realized I was dumb. And you know, ever since like $30 trillion in debt was like pulled out in a few years, I was like, you know, cash is not king. Cash is actually donkey ass. Cash is doo-doo. Cash sitting in a safe is gonna just depreciate faster than anything in this world. So long story short, I don't have just like a shit ton of surplus cash laying around where I can just go out and buy an exhaust for my 2.0. Also, I would never go out and do that because that's not a good investment for me. And I think of everything as like with ROI. You know, what's my return on this investment? With that being said, you know, I look at exhausts and I think, wow, exhausts are just really overpriced pieces of metal, you know? So I hit up a bunch of companies and I'm like, well, I could showcase an exhaust for a company and, you know, it's a win-win for both of us. You know, I don't have a scraping exhaust anymore and I need some fucking exhausts, right? Like I need 3 exhausts, one for the Dime Blade, which I rode yesterday. That thing is loud as fuck. There is no exhaust on it, so it's basically a straight pipe super bike. It is mind numbing. Your head rattles. The 2.0 scrapes when I'm hitting the twisties, and the 2016 H2 that I bought, that thing pops right off. So I need an exhaust company to sponsor me, and I will obviously, you know, properly jerk them off. I do, capitalist. I do. Dude, my first motorcycle, I bought for 12 Bitcoin, by the way. And that was in what, 2014, I think I bought it. Bought it for 12 Bitcoin. I remember that. Because it was $100 a coin. And I spent 12 of them. And I paid $1,200. Sent my buddy 12 Bitcoin. I used to trade it regularly in college. And yeah, no, I'm definitely I think I'm prior to early adoption. I was there. I nearly made 100 grand a month back in 2014 or 2015 when it first got over $1,000 a coin. And then it shot back down because Mt. Gox, which is one of the original exchanges, got shut down because they were faking transactions. And I mean, that's going to happen time and time again, where there's this much cash and it's this easy to, you know, scam people and not be traced. You know, you're going to see a lot of this in the future. But I'm a real crypto bro. I'm so real that I have cold storage backed up and no one will ever see it or touch it. It's going to stay there for my kids. So I'm very excited for that for them. But no, I also have a lot of money in Take-Two Interactive. I'm a heavy investor in Take-Two Interactive. I really do believe GTA 6 is going to be the new age of media. I think people are going to realize that the metaverse is a real thing, and it does exist, and it will be brought to life through Rockstar, which is owned by Take-Two. But yeah, I would highly recommend buying Take-Two Interactive. I mean, we could be going to like World War III soon, so that could also tank a lot of stock. But that could also cause a lot of people to stay inside, play a lot more games. Anyway. My average is 35K holding to 1 mil. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of it. It's going to be a forever thing. I never want to see any money from it. I don't care. I just don't at this point. Crypto is too stressful, so I just try not to look at it or anything, but I do hear when it hits, you know, new benchmarks. I'm kind of looking for something to clean this shit off with. But yeah, highly suggest investing in Take-Two Interactive. If anyone is at all interested in where should I put my money? It's a good one. It's a good one. And you know, they don't just own Rockstar. They own everything. Oh. I think most of their revenue is from mobile applications, actually. But, not to say that, it's going to be wild. In these next 5 years, 10 years, I mean, it's going to be wild, you know? Nothing that Take-Two Interactive. Yeah, I mean, dude, Take-Two Interactive is something you hold for a very long time. I don't think, I think GTA 6, I mean, once the second trailer comes out, Take-Two Interactive is easily going to jump another 10, 15%. That's a fact. We already know that's a fact. But initially, I think GTA 6 is going to come off as bad. I think everyone's like, oh my God, it's not exactly what we wanted, blah, 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 blah. Because everyone has this crazy expectation. And the first playthrough is just going to be like a story and kind of like, you know, I think it'll be somewhat linear compared to like, you know, what's been unlocked on GTA 5 already. Like that game is as crazy as it gets in terms of everything. So, but generally speaking, I like that. I think crypto, Bitcoin ETFs are pretty good to invest in. Some that pay great dividends, high dividend percentage yield. You know, you want good ones. But what's another one I'm heavily invested in? I think that's basically it. But anyway, we'll see how this next year goes. The buying and selling motorcycle thing, like I don't really I don't flip bikes anymore. It's not really a thing I've done in a while. But I do buy bikes and I do get given bikes. I was about to buy another bike last week, but I didn't. I was like, I should not do this. This is what you call bad investment. I have way too many projects at this point. And anyway, circling back to those videos that you guys have seen of me hitting up those tweakers, I literally just go and see the most entertaining shit on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, this looks really sketch. I think the average person looking at this would not go look at it. So that's exactly what I'm going to go do. So I load up my Glizzy and I throw it on my hip and I ride out, you know? And then Schmaxy gets, I don't know about Tesla stock, man. I own a Tesla. I'm a huge Tesla fanboy. But that stock is quite. I don't know if it's overvalued. I think their cars are overvalued. I love the cars. I love them. I really don't want to ever buy another car besides Teslas because they really are. They're very um, they're very low maintenance, you know. Change the windshield wipers, change the windshield wiper fluid, change brake pads sometimes, and then, you know, obviously change tires often. Um, Self-driving is a godsend. They're beautiful cars, but their interiors are just cheap, man. Like they are built cheap. I do own Tesla stock. I think AMD is a good one. AMD is not too overvalued. I think Raytheon's a great stock to buy as well. You know, that's a military stock. The military is never going away. I recommend. I would not start on R1. I invested in Lucid a long time ago. Then they shot up and I sold them. But everyone, like, what I like to do, right, is I like to talk to people who own that shit, right? I like to be like, okay. So I like walk up to people with Lucids and I'm like, what do you think of this? And they always tell me, like, wish I would have got a fucking Tesla. This damn thing, so many fucking problems. Like, I've literally heard so many people not love those. And they got crazy horsepower. They look crazy on paper, but they ain't that crazy. They ain't that crazy good. Let me just say that. This one go on like this. Like this. That. This. And I don't know. I wouldn't invest in Lucid. I would invest in Rivian. I think Rivian's pretty decent because why do I say that? Because I see them going to the proving grounds quite often, and long story short, they haven't been slowing down going to the proving grounds. Like they have been taking their Rivian trucks and SUVs out every day. I see them like wrapped in those weird colors, and the Rivian stock is cheap as shit. Like I don't know. What up, Nightlight? Railroad stocks? Yeah, I mean, there's so many different places to make money in the market. I do think that I invested a lot in Meta or Facebook back when I bought it, and that made me a lot of money. I invested a lot in Tesla. That made me a lot of money. Nvidia made me a lot, and I think Take Two Interactive is going to be. I think Bitcoin and Take Two Interactive are too. Bitcoin's kind of done, but not really. You know, people are like, oh, it's already 100,000, blah blah blah. Like, bruh. I told a homie to invest in it the other day, and oh, he would have made 10% just like that. Some people wait a whole year on the S&P to get that 10% yield, but yeah, knowing where to put your money is pretty important. Real estate never goes. Real estate will never steer you wrong, right? So I do think, you know, buying land is always good. Obviously, buy it somewhere where that's somewhat relevant. I mean, but even then, if you just have, if even if you just have good soil and good, you know, relatively good weather for growing crops, I mean, there's always money to be made in crop. I think hemp is a good investment. I think hemp is the future of fabrics, but we're not really going to see that for a while. I think, especially with the new um, administration. I think crypto. I do think. Here's my theory with crypto. With in like the short term, long term it's great, right? Like, I mean, but short term, I think crypto is going to take a significant blow, right? I think when the new administration takes office, I think business decision wise, it's very smart for them to come out with some shitty news on it, right? In order to blast the price a bit for the government to buy in at a better price, right? Like, you don't want to get all this hype going, pump it up, and now you gotta what? Freaking buy the coin at the top of the hype. Like, business wise, that's really dumb. And I don't think they're that dumb. So I think it'd be smart for them because they Silk. I don't know if you guys know Silk Road. I don't know if you guys are just like just getting into crypto or what. But Silk Road, right? Silk Road was basically the reason why Bitcoin got value in the first place. It was used for Silk Road, which is a unregulated, non-traceable. It was basically an Amazon marketplace full of illegal drugs, right? Like, you could just buy whatever illegal drug you wanted to, get it shipped through the mail, and they had reviews. It was great. It was really cool, but completely non-traceable. And long story short, right? There we go. Damn, I'm getting this damn thing in was. And anyway, it was why Bitcoin had its initial value, right? I mean, it was great. And yeah, well, I mean, you could do it was beyond that too, but dark web shit. So after they found out who made that, the U.S. government actually, they obviously the FBI they seized his assets and they got his fucking wallet, right? So they got hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. The U.S. government did, and they've been just fucking selling it off here and there, like. And it's weird too, because it's like, why are you selling it off if you can just print more money, and you just keep going into debt? Why are you selling it? Like, why would you get rid of your gold reserve if you're just gonna print more money and just go further into debt? I don't understand that. So maybe they're just giving it away to other people or what, but they sold off a lot recently, right? They sold off like a couple 100,000, like 215,000 or something. So the U.S. government supply of Bitcoin is low compared to what it was. And it would only make sense for them to absolutely tank it with some shitty news, like, oh, we're not going to be the crypto capital, or, oh, we got to know where all the Bitcoin is in the world, blah, blah, blah. Or I don't know. You can just make up some crazy news easily, quickly. And, it is the most fragile currency in the world is crypto, right? It's got the weakest foundation. It's only the foundation of the people. And any bit of news from any major superpower, is capable of crashing it. So I think you're going to be in for a surprise in January. I mean, and it typically pumps at the end of every year. This pump is just a little different because you have an administration that's talking about being crypto capital in the world. But, and, you have people that own some, which is like JD and whatnots. People have it. Yeah, I think it'd be somewhat intelligent for them business-wise to drop the price before buying back in, maybe. My theory. I'm sticking to it. It's not gonna make me. I don't daily trade it or anything, but I do understand the ebbs and flows of business. Especially when it's a simple one like currency. FZ09s, MT09s, yeah, for the most part they have quick shifters. I don't know about FZ09s. They do that on the MTs too, though. But yeah, I'd just be weary with crypto. I'd be weary with stocks. I'd be weary with everything. It's nothing's guaranteed, and everything I'm telling you, it's just none of it's, you don't know. I don't know. I don't know it's gonna happen either. So these are all just assumptions I'm making. Yeah, I don't think the capital gains removing cap. I think that was kind of like I don't know. I'm really hoping that I'm so curious what these next 4 years are going to be like. It's going to be so interesting. So interesting. It's going to be the most interesting time of our life. I truly believe that. I truly believe from like now to 2035, it's going to be like nuts. Like the next 10 years is just going to be wild. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Make sure you got money and everything. Just don't stress. The roaring 2020s, they're here. Yeah. We'll see. Doing all right. How you doing? New front fairing. New every fairing, Murdochs. New every fairing. Super sticker. Thanks, Nightlight. Appreciate it, man. I wouldn't say the roaring 2020s are here. I mean, we're definitely I feel like there's a lot of fake shit going on. I feel like there's a huge facade of finance, and we're going to be hit by something. I think we're going to be blindsided. I definitely think there's going to be a tank. I'd be shocked if there wasn't, you know, some crazy. I mean, I can't really get too deep into it because I don't want to be like on some fucking watch list or something, but I already am because I'm a nut job. Like, who's this guy working on boosters? Who's this guy working on no? Who's this guy buying an H2 for Jixabra to ride? We need to get rid of him. Andy's gone. I need a little bit of lube on this front headlight. Dying and dying. But yeah, Take-Two Interactive. I have full-blown faith in that stock. I will tell you guys to buy that day in and day out, man. If GTA 6 doesn't blow everything out of the water, then I will be shocked. Rockstar does not release junk, and that is a fact. And the fact that this is the first billion-dollar developed game, it says a lot about the potential. And yeah, it's just there's I could talk about why that's so valuable for a very long time. But it's all theory, right? It's all theory, but it's from experience theory, not just spitting out shit. Later, Nightlight. Thanks again for the super sticker, man. Man, this is a rough piece to get in. There's 4 notches on here. Takes a little bit of rocking. It's basically like there. This one. I think this one goes up here. I mean, it looks like this wiring's like supposed to follow this thing. Looks like it's supposed to go in here, like this. This tears out of here. This goes down here. Maybe this goes down here. I don't know. It's definitely weird. So I'm just gonna kind of lightly bolt this stuff on. What do you think about Max Risk getting? I've known he got arrested for a while. I didn't really. That's old news, man. But I don't know. I don't really think much of it. I mean, yeah, obviously, when people are crashing around you constantly on a very small town road, a big road, small town. So one of my big rules is you don't shit where you eat. You know, he was eating and shitting on the same damn toilet. That's a big no-no. That's a no-no, man. I'm very excited to get this boost up and running. How long do you guys think it's going to be able to be rented out before it's total? Anybody? Will it be first rental, second rental, third rental? You guys think it'll over under 3 months? That's a great, actually 1 month should probably be better, but 3 months. I'll price it decently high, so only people with money can rent it, not just anybody. But it would be weird after the first. Second, hopefully none of them crash it. I mean, yeah, obviously, hopefully none of them crash it. But it's just like it's one of those bikes you rent to like go fast on, and like a lot of highway. What do they call them? Highway warriors, or I don't even know. What do they call them? Highway king. Can't go really anywhere but here. Highway warriors or something. Highway. Forget what they call them. I was thinking about 3D printing a throttle stop for this bike, so they can't full throttle it. I mean, it's not that scary. Highway simps. Yeah, people who go fast on the highway are pretty it's sad. Whatever. Nothing you can do about it. I hate when things are just like cunt hairs off, you know? Oh shit, I can't say that word. I just got demonetized. Demonetized. Like this is like literally a freaking fingernail difference. Piss me off. All right, whatever. This wire goes in here for sure. If it tears off of this, I think. I mean, it just seems like this would go like this. I don't know why the hell else this would be here. There's some weird stuff over here on this bearing. Blonde. So with like Joel, with like the rider share, right? It's there's like 3 different tiers to like what percentage you get of the renter fee, right? So like we're currently on it where we get 70%, 75%. And then the insurance is covered by rider share. And yeah, I mean that's really all there is to it. So rider share, they don't have bodily or they don't have health bodily injury on there. Purely machine, purely vehicle related. So that's kind of how that is. This going over it or under it? It doesn't really look like the guy who initially had this on here didn't have it proper, so I'm gonna have to do this myself. And this seems like it goes under. Could actually go up a little bit. This, hug it. That would work a little better. That works. Dude, I can't wait to take Jane out on another date on this now that it's all sexy and stuff. You're gonna be like, ooh wee. You're gonna be like that high busa babe. But yeah, they cover insurance. They cover up to 30K. So I'm announcing today that I'm putting the H2 on there. No, I'm kidding. That'd be a fucking mess. I mean, I could make it like almost like a Ferrari rental, which might be benefit, which might pay off, but I don't know. I just don't know. All right, True Ninja Ken. Catch you later, bro. Well, we'll get started on the buggy here soon. I nearly did the exhaust, but I'm gonna finish it before I show you guys because it's the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever done in my life. So we're not gonna show you that because I botched the fuck out of it. Obviously, I botched the fuck out of it. I am a professional botcher. God, idiot. What up, Billy Bob? I don't know how much I should make the rental for this be, though. I feel like it has to be something halfway. It has to limit at least to, man, I don't know. I really don't know how to price it. Oh, yeah, look at that wire routing. It's absolutely sexy. Let me see. See, this one doesn't move at all. This one moves. Look cool, but very slow. My first bike was a 1990 Ninja 6. What's a Ninja 6? I have thought about selling this busa. I have thought about just straight selling it. Making a little flippy flip, dip, skip. But then I was like, I think the rental would be pretty good. People are trying to rent the Ninja 400, but they're 22-year-old kids, and I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to open those doors because, I don't think like a man in his 40s or 30s who's been riding for a while is gonna be like, yeah, let me jump on a Ninja 400, like, So I think we're kind of bottlenecked. Oh shit. Not necessarily bottlenecked, we're just kind of pigeonholed. I think that's the term. We're in a pigeonhole. Right? Two-wheel Jesus. Oh, Lord. Lord. Bruh, you gotta quit riding motorcycles, man. You gotta not be doing stand-up anything. You gotta quit riding, bro. Stay alive, quit riding, stay off bikes, stay happy, stay healthy. Yeah, I mean, dog, I think everyone on here can agree. You should stay away from the bike. Two-wheel Jesus, I will tell you, hell no. I ain't ever gonna race you. Not in my life. Not in my lifetime. And boy, you should not be racing shit, bro. You should be counting your blessings, calling it a motherfucking day, and chill the fuck out. Maybe ride a donkey. Donkeys would be fun. I'd be down to ride a donkey with you. If you want to ride donkeys together, we can do that sometime. But it seems like you just want to go fast, and you're gonna fucking die, dude. Just to be blunt as shit. Oh my god, this routing makes me want to cream, dude. This wire routing is the creamy dreamy, man. Let me tell you. Man, let me just tell you. Look at this shit. Pussy. Yeah, sure. I'm a badass with a bike. Dude, you can call me a pussy. I'm completely fine with that. You know, I've been called much worse. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's it. If we can leave it at me being a puss, and you never ride again, that'd be great. I'd be down to be called a pussy the rest of my life. I've changed my name to Pussy. How about that? You sell your bike, I'll change my legal name to Pussy. Two-wheel Jesus has had some serious crashes, and he ain't, you know. It's a difficult thing to even talk about how lucky he is to still be alive, but evidently he's still trying to go to be some kind of, I don't know what kind of righteousness you're looking for, but it ain't gonna be in the motorcycle world. Love you too, bro. Maybe pump the motherfucking brakes. Wait, what, Ryan? The H2 being one of them? What are you talking about? Two-wheel Jesus did not crash the H2. I don't know where you got that from. All right, so this needs washers on it or something. There's like a big lip on this, and this fugga doesn't go around it. So this lip is going to cause this to move a lot. Dude, these flies, man. You're gonna stand up? Oh no, definitely was not two-wheel Jesus that did that. Oh, come on, don't crack. You're doing stand-up. What up, Gabriel? You're doing stand-up comedy in Austin now? So why are you moving back to LA? Why are you going back to Cali? Stay there in Austin. If this one goes down here, that should be fine. This needs another washer up here, and then it's set. Oh, dude, my fucking back. So, I mean, the builds are going to be going down fast now because I have everything I need. This busa is solely reliant on myself, and so that's the only thing that's going to hold it back is me. Dude, you are wild. You're goofing, dude. I don't know if you're hallucinating or you're just being goofy or you're just doing your stand-up thing, dude, but hate to break it to you. You ain't gonna get paid with max risk. Mo Chucka, you acting like he's balling out. He ain't balling out. I'll tell you that right now. washer. 91 thick snick here. I think I got it, maybe. Maybe. Ooh, I got it for sure, bro. That's it, that's it. That's it, that's it. Yeah, that was wheels that crashed. Max Frisk owes me one. Say. Being a dick? Who's being a dick? Oh, I have this saying, dude. If you're not a dick, you're gonna get fucked. If you're an ass, you get fucked. If you're a pussy, you get fucked. But hey, if you're a dick, you do the fuck. You know, fuck. You know what I mean? I'll take it. I'm a dick. I'm not gonna lie, I am a dick. I'm a dick. It's the way it is. It's just the way it is. Da-na-na, da-na, da-na. That's my saying, though. That's my saying. If anyone asks, smash Maxie. You're not a dick, you're gonna get fucked. Oh man, I am barely striking out on this nut, dude. Ooh. Man, I'm getting so lucky on these, but so unlucky at the same time. What up, Black Rider? What up, Bush Doctor? What's up, peeps? Oh my god. One fucking washer. I think I might just grab a net. I bet if I grab a nut, it'll be okay. Like this. Let's probably go right over it. Two-wheel G is in the house, dude. I'm gonna lose my shit here. How about this electrical? This might work. Taking me a doggone hour just to put on this front shit. I just don't want anything moving. I want everything properly routed. I want this to be nice. You know? Dude, Star Citizen is so glitchy, man. Like, I don't understand how you can get $1 billion to develop a game and it just doesn't work. Like, dude, like things just disappear. Your friends are just glitching out. Like, dude, it's so ridiculous. Simon understands, and he has difficulties like coming to terms with how it's so freaking botched still, and they've put so much money into it. I know it. They need to focus on just cleaning the damn game up. Like, I mean, how long ago is it that I started playing it? It was years ago, right? And then I go play it recently. I've been playing it. I've been trying it quite a bit, and just botched. It's like, how the hell? How? Got a big phone call today though, with a big sponsor for the upcoming event. If everything goes smooth and we lock it down, Schmaxy will be a very happy man. I won't have to put up. I'm not putting up any money for that event. I can't, in my right mind, put up money for that event because it just makes sense for sponsors to spend the money on that. It's the only way that it makes any sense. Don't even give me that 4.0 be the one. I'll believe it. I'll try it. Shit, I'll try it, but for a fact it's gonna be still the same shit. I was watching a video on it the other day, and the guy was like showing off this new cloud stuff, cloud generation, or I don't know, graphics for clouds or something weird. And he's doing this whole thing, showing it all off, and then all of a sudden, he like finally gets to this location. He's doing a little exploring. He just falls through the map. He's like, "Fuck!" He just falls through the map. I'm like, what a classic ass Star Citizen moment. Okay, that works. That makes me happy. It's all set in stone. You heard it here first. Me and Two Wheel Jesus are racing for the busa. He's going to be on the H2. I'm going to be on the other H2. First one to crash loses. Joking. It was a complete joke. April Fools. I'm not racing. Actually stated started on worst build drop 3.18. Dude, I've played every time I've played it, Simon. Every time I've played it, it's been nothing but everyone who I've played with too is just like, how has this been in development for so long, but it's so bad? And I'm like, yeah, well, just play through it. Play through it. It'll get better. God damn it. Still as painful as it was 3 years ago. But who knows? I'll still play it. I enjoy it. I think it's kind of fun. There's that. There's the full fairing. Said and done. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the routing. The routing is gorgeous. I think it goes up in here. Up in here. Yeah, I thought this game was an alpha. April Fools. This is the $1,000 busa. It's getting the makeover. I might as well just show you some of the parts that I cleaned up. Here, I just stuck this stuff in the ultrasonic cleaner, and it does absolute work. This is the rear brake caliper. It's quite clean. There's still a little gunk in there, but generally speaking, it's pretty damn clean. You can just tell. Now, clean the swing arm. Oops. Boom. Here's the swing arm all cleaned up. I did order a couple more things on Amazon to help clean it more, but you guys can see it's pretty nice after the ultrasonic cleaner hit it pretty good. I mean, this is the only area I couldn't get in the ultrasonic cleaner, so I ordered some brushes today. They'll get here today. I rushed to order them yesterday or the day before. But they'll get here and I'll be able to basically just... Now, I also cleaned off the rear sprocket and linkage to the rear suspension. And I mean, look at the dude. Crest ultrasonic cleaner is insane. Like, are you kidding me? I didn't touch this with anything. I literally just stuck it in the ultrasonic cleaner. And look at this. These parts come out literally looking brand new factory. Like, I can't even explain to you how clean this is. And here's the linkage. Also, freaking spotless with the ultrasonic cleaner. So I'd have to say that's been a godsend. And I mean, the bearing on here is insane as well. Like, you can literally just, this thing spins for days. Well, maybe not because I'm holding it weird, but I'm dragging it. There you go. You see that? That's a good bearing spin. No way was I doing that before. See the bearings in there. Spins gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. If the caliper leaks, I don't know why the caliper would leak. Everything's moving smooth. We get the point. All right, bro. Sorry, I'm just excited about it, man. Gee. Never as schmaxy, never am I typically this clean. You know that. So I'm gonna get a little pumped up. We got the new dust seals for the swing arm. So I'll be able to put that together today. These are nice, new. Got some OEM. And we got a new chain for it, a good O-ring chain. Got some oil for another bike. And really, it's just putting this thing together. I'm waiting for those brushes to come today, and that's that. So. Thing still starts. This thing sounds insane when it doesn't have the exhaust on it. Ultrasonic cleaner could make the caliper piston seals go brittle. Yeah, you just talking about those little O-rings. I think they're fine. Unless they're already brittle, but I think they'll be all right. I don't think it's gonna. I mean, shit, it might be C's at this point. I'll probably take them apart, throw them back in there, clean them a little more, put in some new ones. You do that regardless, so. I mean, it makes the hardware shine so much, too. I do want to throw in some bolts in it and just let it rip. But the only thing I'm nervous about with renting this out is just ruining this frame. Like the frame, I would see it and I'm just like, oh, God, that's a nice frame. This looks perfect. Anyway, the buggy build, everything's moving forward on that too. We're literally just waiting for a rear sprocket and I'm finishing up the exhaust. I'm not going to show you guys the exhaust, but yeah, the new fairings are class. So it's going to be chef's kiss when it's all said and done. Anyway, I'm going to, is it expensive to get it classy? Are you talking about the new fairings? I think it's going to be, I don't know, I think like $500-600 for some new fairings on ntfairings.com. So you guys can check those out. They should be pretty good. Dude, I don't understand how those servers, they can't handle 100 people. How are they going to handle 400 people? Dude, they need to work on fundamentals of that game before expanding and doing all other crazy stuff. They definitely need to figure out their shit. Like if you're just going to do a simple mission with a homie and you get on an elevator with them, you shouldn't turn into a glitch mob. You know what I mean? Like, and their inventory system is absolutely atrocious. But I mean, I don't mind it because I know how to do it. But everyone else is just like, what is going on, dude? It's just the game is rough. I really hope they fix it because it's a great idea, and they can do some great things with it. But man, it's just a hard pill to swallow. I'm gonna play again today with Carson, and that's probably gonna be the last time for a while. But we did enjoy it while it lasted, right? Anyway. Coming soon, Hayabusa rental to a rider share near you. What up, Eric? Eric K21000? Dude, I'm on that Schmaxy K513 Highland, baby. Woo! Loving it, man. Dude, Hesse, it's complete. It's the most glitchy ass. It's the greatest glitchiest game ever made. I'd probably say that, without a doubt, hands down. I mean, it's funny at least. It's definitely humorous when you're playing it and your buddy's just freaking all over the place. But Simon knows it's frustrating. It's hard to admit, but it is. He knows deep down it's a rough game. I'll try it when 4.0 comes out, and if it's any different, I'll be shocked. And I wish the missions would have a bit of like difference to them, you know? Like the missions are just the same, exact same. Yep, but we not finished like some. Thanks, Rodriguez. It should be done here in the next. It should be done here by the weekend. So we're gonna shoot for that. Yeah, it's time will tell. Time will tell, right? It's been out for like 14 years, and it's still a headache to play, but maybe 4.0 is the one, man. Maybe it's all said and done then. We'll see. But I'm going to head out. I got to go get the little munchkin out of bed, and I'll be back in here later today, I think. I'm still picking up the shop and reorganizing everything. Once the boost is done and I'm able to start moving it around, I'm going to have a ton more room, and I'm not really going to have any other projects besides the Ninja 400. Once these two are done, and the buggy, which I should be able to get the buggy together in the next month and have that moving in a month from now. But we'll see. Time will tell. All right, guys. I'll catch y'all soon. Peace. Thanks for tuning in.